To introduce our next award recipient, please welcome once again the Senior Vice President, BC and Yukon Region, Winnie Leung.
Thanks, Randine, and congratulations once again to all the nominees and award recipients. On behalf of Scotiabank, it is now my honor to introduce the 2016 recipient for the youth category. The Youth Award recognizes the special strength of a young person under 22 years of age who has overcome illness, injury, social or economic adversity, and who confidently and with a positive and determined manner has gone on to inspire other young people.
They were at the mall, at the food court. His mother let go of his hand to reach for her wallet, and suddenly a shriek split the air. His mother spun to see what had caused him to shriek, and saw that he'd been crushed between the food court wall and a giant steel rolling crate. His foot pulled into the wheel well of this impossibly heavy steel box and then spun out again, causing him to be thrown to the floor like a rag doll, bleeding, lying on the concrete floor. His mother rushed him to Children's Hospital. They sent him home with a concussion. 2 days later, he had a violent seizure, leaving him unable to walk or talk. He was 2 years old. His name is Coltyn Liu. Coltyn's injuries were nothing short of catastrophic. Gone was the curious, happy little toddler. Now, every day he screamed in agony, lashed out in anger at the overwhelming sensations assaulting him. He became acutely sensitive to sound. He developed a neuropathy affecting his nerves and nerve endings. Simple sounds caused him so much pain that Coltyn would cover his ears, crying out in agony. Suffering from violent headaches, he would scream for days at a time. His inability to distinguish sensations like hot or cold meant he had to be watched constantly. The devastating injuries his brain had sustained meant that his body had essentially turned against him. Imagine he is your son, and hearing not one but many, many doctors tell you the same thing again and again. Coltyn will never live a normal life. The negative effects of the accident spread through their lives like shrapnel from a bomb. His parents split up, and his mother, Kathleen, became his sole caregiver. She lost her business. They had to go on social assistance. Every day was a struggle. Coltyn started kindergarten in public school, but had trouble communicating. Making friends was difficult. Kids bullied him mercilessly. Finally, in grade 2, Kathleen began to homeschool Coltyn. Can't ceased to be a word for Coltyn. Impossible was now not a part of his vocabulary. Despite all the odds, despite every medical prediction to the contrary, Coltyn started to flourish. And one day, without knowing the effect it would have, Kathleen enrolled Coltyn in a volleyball program. Little did she know, a miracle was about to take place. You see, it turns out that the brain injury Coltyn sustained allowed him to excel in sports. He started playing volleyball, a short, timid 12-year-old brain-injured boy suffering from depression and low self-esteem, and within a few months, he was a rock star. His injuries mean that he has the focus and drive to reach one singular goal: get the ball over the net. And that's what he did. His skill impressed his coaches and fellow players. The feel of the ball hitting his arm, while painful to some, was soothing to Coltyn. He was celebrated. He was accepted. He had finally found a place where he belonged. Coltyn's struggles left him with profound empathy for others. Along with his mother and sister, Coltyn founded Care Power. Kids' Actions Really Energize, an organization devoted to breaking down ignorance, prejudice, and fear. They have raised funds for athletes in need, hosted anti-bullying events, and created initiatives to help low-income families and the homeless and even animals. In Coltyn's world, his passion for volleyball is only matched by his passion for helping others. Today, Coltyn is a 16-year-old, 6-foot, 4-inch, size 15 shoe-wearing volleyball star. Last year, he was one of 4 young players chosen from BC to be part of Team Canada's Youth Development Program. He was honored with the Volleyball BC Excellence Award. He has also been identified by multiple universities as a volleyball player to watch. He started going to public school again and has an A average. He plays on 4 different volleyball teams and is the team captain of 2. Yes, he is still in pain. That's a daily reality. But he fights through the pain every day. He intends to play volleyball at the collegiate level and then represent Canada at the Olympic Games. And I wouldn't bet against that if I were you, because Coltyn Liu is living proof of the power of the human spirit. He has shown incredible strength and determination against insurmountable odds, all because Coltyn Liu has the courage to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating 2016 Courage to Come Back Youth Award, Coltyn Liu.
Hold on one second. Wow. I'm absolutely awestruck to receive this amazing award. I'm up here alone, but this award is shared with my mom, sister, and a few others. Some are here today. I'm thankful to you all for standing by me, giving me the courage to come back multiple times. Being here is absolutely surreal. It's like watching a movie of someone else's crazy life. It's hard to believe we lived through so many horrible things. I'm asked all the time how we got through it. All I can say is we lived surviving minute by minute, finding blessings in each moment. I don't remember my initial injury, but I remember pain, now a daily reality. I remember my sister's tears and thinking everything is my fault. I remember the agony of loud places and people touching me, feelings of depression and isolation. I remember the bullying, feeling worthless and hating myself for my differences. My mom changed everything, saying be proud of your differences. Unique people are destined for greatness. Mom's lesson, don't feed the negative monster inside. Rather, fight with a belief in yourself and for a reality you want. My brain injury and ongoing challenges changed us, leaving both physical and mental scars. My mom became a single parent, forced to give up her career depending on welfare to homeschool and care for me. Now at 16, I realized some of her sacrifices. Collecting pop bottles from ditches, foregoing her own dental and medical care, giving up dreams like owning a home, pretending life-threatening illnesses were nothing. Fighting for supports and services or developing them if they weren't there. Mom, you chose to show up every second of every day. Your care and unconditional love empowers me to be powerful. I love you, Mom. In life, you meet people who are intimidated or react negatively to anyone different. They try to make you feel like something's wrong with you. But you decide if what they say defines you and dictates how you see yourself. I learned the key to personal strength is a sense of belonging. Mine was volleyball. My love of volleyball started when my mom used it to replace therapy. Volleyball motivates me when I'm in pain. The sport taught me to dream and when I'm on the court, I feel free. Life is hard, but your darkest moments help to build the foundation of your character. Recently, I was challenged as never before. I crushed my foot, requiring surgery. I had to reach deep inside to fight the fear of never playing again. Worse, my fear of re-injury the first time back on the court. I had to choose my dream or my fear. My dream won. I guess you never truly know how strong you are until being strong is the only option. With the help of incredible coaches, therapists, family, friends, and teammates, I get to show the world can't should not be part of any vocabulary. I get to break down perceptions of what disabled looks like. Because of volleyball, I not only survived, but thrived, excelling with a belief in myself and worthiness of chasing my dreams. Not everyone has these supports, so my family created Care Power to identify community challenges and help through our Be Empowered movement and projects found on our website. Imagine choosing between essentials or squeezing your size 13 foot in a size 10 shoe to save money to play a sport. It happens all the time. So under our Care for Athletes project, I'm working on developing a volleyball scholarship to help. Change starts with a moment in time, a voice, for everyone who doubted. Me being here is evidence of what having supports, services, and unconditional love can do. I'm a symbol of how important it is not to give up or place limitations on others. I'm a testament to what special needs can look like. Just because you have disabilities does not mean you aren't able. I'll end with this. Life's about moments and choices. My traumas started a domino effect of heartbreaking moments, but my choice was to use those moments as a catalyst for growth, inspiration, and most importantly, hope. Embrace your moments and choose your path. Thanks to all involved in the Courage to Come Back Awards, and thank you for listening to me and being part of this incredible journey I'm on.